Sustainability and Technology Manager for Ford Motor Company.
I was the stage manager of the Community Action Stage.
I'm the chair of the Palms Neighborhood Council Green Committee. One of the things that we're doing to get our committee members kind of involved in the larger green movement in the area is attending the Los Angeles Green Festival.
Green Festival operates in 5 cities every year. This year it started on Earth Day in New York City, and we had an event in Chicago, we had an event in Washington, D.C., there was one in San Francisco last weekend, and here in LA is the final weekend of this year's slate.
It's vendors, it's speakers, it's been going on in New York and well, actually the Bay Area for over 10 years. Last year it was our first time in Los Angeles for the Green Festival. They have different staging areas for speakers. They have a main stage for the larger speakers in music, and they had like a food stage, they had an awareness stage.
We're hoping that it will give our members an opportunity to network with the various people involved in different green organizations in the area, and also to serve as a resource for us as we better educate ourselves and learn what's possible and how we can connect with the resources that are out there.
Last year, in 2011, I was the back-end manager for waste.
As part of our sponsorship of the Green Festivals, not just here in LA, but in the other 4 cities we go to, we have what we call resource recovery centers, which we have volunteers who work to make sure that as much that can be recycled from the Green Festival is recycled.
Even at the Green Fest, we have a lot of people who are trying to do the right thing. You get plastics mixed with compostables and corn-based things mixed with certain papers that have plastic on them. So we had to kind of educate people.
So they not only help encourage people to recycle materials, but if they see people throwing a plastic bottle into a trash can, they'll go and retrieve it and put it in the right place. So we try and make sure that the Green Festivals have the smallest footprint they possibly can.
The Los Angeles Neighborhood Council system is actually fairly young, and one of the areas that has really taken off in recent years has been the green committees, as different neighborhoods have taken it upon themselves to find different methods to incorporate sustainability into the neighborhoods on a very direct level.
We looked at all the different technologies that are available at Ford, and we realized that if we truly wanted to make a difference, that it wasn't going to be selling a niche vehicle, it wasn't going to be selling something in the hundreds or in the thousands. We needed to be able to develop technologies that we could use across millions of vehicles. So we introduced EcoBoost engines in 2011 and sold 127,000 of them. In 2013, we'll sell 1.6 million. Compare that to the entire industry selling less than 50,000 electric vehicles this year. The 20% improvement in efficiency, it's like everyone walking to work on Fridays.
This year, we've been trying to be more diverse. We had a lot more people of color. We had a lot more people from the Latino community. So out of about 14, we had about 2 groups speaking totally in Spanish, which was great. So getting awareness out to a community, a group that really wouldn't even be included in the sustainability conversation.
There are more people, there are more exhibitors, there are more people interested, and the advances and the ideas that people have, the innovation of what is green and how we can truly impact the planet less than we used to is getting better every year.
Greenfest has definitely been growing and growing. It's just nice to see so many people involved, different groups, different people, children. It's great to see. Our last panel of discussion was a bunch of teenagers.
I think that's something that's part of a larger trend nationally as people start seeing that sustainability is not just something that is an extremist perspective, but rather something that makes sense from a cost point of view, both in the short term and the long term, and is part of responsible citizenship.